What's up? What's up? What's up? It's Beats and Bitz podcast. I finally figured out how to get the damn intro on here. And so, man, Soulja Boy responded to us.
He ain't saying my fucking name, so I know he ain't talking shit to me because motherfucker he ain't saying my name. If a motherfucker can't say my name, he obviously ain't saying shit to me.
Dang, we can't run no ads on here already.
I'm sorry. But if you got something if he want to fucking say something to me, he needs to put my name in his mouth.
Oh, he said man, I watched all y'all videos. But
if he not gonna say my name, then he need to keep, my name, your name.
He said he said he's not gonna do it because Migos
he a bitch.
And Lil Yachty. No, he did before. He was saying names now.
He's a pussy ass bitch. He a pal. You know what? Wow. I have more respect for you if he had the balls to at least come out here and say my name. But he didn't.
No, but
hold means up. That obviously he ain't just got no balls. You know what? I know what his favorite color is.
Oh,
it's
man.
Yellow. I said it. I meant it. But if he ain't gonna say my name on it, he need to shut the fuck up about it. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. Like, I understand.
Yeah. Breezy has stepped into the chat.
Yeah, hold up. Like, I know Breezy is probably the same damn thing.
About Soulja Boy, because Soulja Boy said he watched all that. He said he watched all. Hold up, but he said though that he's not responding to the hatred no more. He did go #1 with She Make It Clap, and all the girls. Shout out to all the girls that been making it clap on. I wish I was there because the old me wish I was there, but I'm saved and sanctified all over again. I just got through telling the girl in my inbox that this ain't what you want. But man, I saw that video. Boy, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, boy!
If he ain't gonna say my name, he need to go on and
shut up. He said he's not gonna do it because Migos and Lil Yachty and all the other rappers.
Yellow.
No, he
yellow.
He said
he yellow. Wow. He ain't yellow.
He said
he yellow.
He said yellow. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So no.
He can bring my name up if he wants to, but until he does, he a clown still. He was born a clown. He will die a clown, and only other clowns will mourn him.
Man, I'm finna tag him right now.
A clown car and a clown casket,
and only his fleas will mourn him.
Dang. Man, dang! Why you hit him with the Jafar bar?
I had to.
I'm tagging him in here now. Hold on.
Go ahead. Because
this is the Returnal of Soulja Boy, man. Soulja Boy did come back with She Met. I told, and then I did not just say he was gonna come back with. See, I don't have no Soulja Boy hate because Soulja Boy has done basically what we all tried to do.
I don't hate Soulja Boy. I just do it as a clown. And I maintain.
No, but explain to me why he a clown because I'm not capable. I'm just saying because people. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna put it to you like this.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna put it to you like this. If somebody is successful, I would like to get around those people to find out.
Yeah, I understand that.
Like really sit down, not just what they say, but really sit down and really like he broke some of the game off, like how he used to title the different songs on LiveWire. You get it, and then you be, you know what I'm saying? So the sauce was there, you know what I'm saying? And that basically is where I'm at with it. Is that I want to know why y'all think he a clown because he did just go #1, and when he was dissing folks, the Lil Yachty's, the
mumble rappers go #1 and they ain't saying shit. Why does she look like a panda?
No, but I'm saying for him to be falling off, for him to come back.
Bro, he didn't come back. He just made a booty song. That's easy. That's catering to the lowest common denominator.
No, that's not the easy because it's so
that
many
is easy.
songs out. No, it ain't.
Bro, that's hella easy.
Not to go number one though, because booty songs don't.
Yes, it is. Booty songs absolutely go.
Not all of them.
No, because most of them are trash.
I can name like 3 of them right now. I mean, there's Thong Song.
Cisco.
No, I'm talking about. We talking about in this climate. We not talking about
in this climate.
Back then.
Panda's one.
No, that's not a booty song.
That is a booty song.
We talking about ass.
If it's in, bruh, that's a booty song. I saw so many strippers with panda-shaped ass cheeks.
I
don't want to hear that shit. I saw so many panda-shaped ass cheeks.
We talking about Florida, Georgia, Texas. I mean, you had WAP.
Booty. Okay, Anaconda.
What was the other song? We talking about that. That was 5 years ago. We talking about
still
right now. Okay, we talking about right now.
And it's
right this year, 2021. Just solely this year?
Yeah, I'm talking about the one. Cause I'm talking about
Mix-a-Lot could straight up just re-release Baby Got Back, and this shit will still be number one.
No, I mean but no. We talking about
facts. You know I'm right.
No, but we talking about
tonight.
No, we talking about the because Breezy. I don't know why you playing because you know. Y'all is some twerkaholics down there in Florida. I know this for a fact.
Down in Miami. Hold on.
He said, but I'm just saying, like, you got B King, you got Cardi B, you got Meg Thee Stallion, you got, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you're already you defeated your own argument against us. You're naming people like Meg Thee Stallion.
He was in the freezer though. Let's just say this. He was in the freezer. He went to jail at the height of his career, and hold on, I got to change the banner. Hold on, quick. At the height of his career,
what does to do with a song in 2021 being popular for booty songs?
Mm-hmm. But for him though, it doesn't matter. Okay, because you've been in the freezer. You've been in the freezer for a decade.
Pump the brakes. Last week, you were talking about this nigga being Jay-Z equivalent, damn near.
I said for what he. I'm talking about.
Okay, but if he's that damn talented,
we not talking about.
If he's that talented, then it doesn't matter if he's in the freezer, if he's in fucking Antarctica, because he can always just be number one.
No, because he don't get. No, I'm saying the reason why it's different because now he is focusing back on the music. I think at one point he lost like footing in the music because
he still has.
I mean, but it seems like now
he can make his booty songs, man.
But that's his thing though. We don't ask Sir Mr. Lock to make. But I'm talking about as far as party music. You've known people that let's just be real. Luke, Rick Ross for a certain.
Yeah, and I don't look to Uncle Luke. I don't look to none of them to make anything that's super interesting or mind-boggling or thought-provoking music. I look for them to make a track so a chick will bend over so I could bust her back wide open. That's what I look for them to do. And that's what he's done.
Brian Pumper does this with every single one of his moves.
Exactly.
No, don't ever bring him up.
I mean, come on. I mean, he changed his clothes in the video faster than Lloyd Banks do.
Oh,
yeah,
Lord.
And that man was fucking had like six clothes changed in the video.
All right, let's just say it. He didn't put no addresses on it because he said that he makes but hold on. No, because he said he makes everybody hot every time he mentions their name. When Lil Yachty came out, let's be for real. When Lil Yachty came out, when Cheeky came out, everybody that's in his current Migos came out, and Migos ended up being real big. Famous Dex came out.
The reason he can't he don't want to mention no names is because he's afraid of actual competition.
But he said
if he's a badass, he said he is. It don't matter. He should be a boss. He should mention their names.
I know he don't want to go. I know he don't want to go. 3 rounds in the octagon. Me, I'm just telling you.
But okay. But what I'm saying
is
this: he has the ability, even though he has the ability to make people hot. Let's just give him his facts. Because
he's a celebrity. Anybody can do that. Evangelina Jolie will be booming, banging.
It's different.
And that's not even true either. Because if you got shitty music and I mention you, you're not gonna take off.
Yeah. The these people that he didn't hold on. But the people that he stamped first, that he put on, they gave him their first feature. He put them on to the sauce. He told them what to do, and then they took, Travis Scott. He put Travis Scott and Migos together. He did something with Travis Scott.
Yeah, but KILLZOWN. You're taking a lot of creative ability away from these individuals.
No, I'm saying they still. But when you get that stamp, it's like what Drake
don't mean
used to do
shit.
No, I'm saying. Now, if they fell off and lost the stamp, it's like what Drake used to get on everybody's song and used to blow up.
I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm finna just take my drink.
But I'm saying, like, we gotta, but we don't. Why don't we want to get? We want to give Drake that. We want to give Jay-Z that.
Listen,
we want to give
other
artists that.
For you, nobody has an issue with giving Soulja Boy his props. He did break a lot of artists. He did find people in the slums when nobody else was really paying attention to them. However, these people were going to be successful regardless of his cosign. Why? Because they had good songs and they were talented. The reason people give Soulja Boy shit is because he says the most outlandish shit and he plays himself bigger than what he is. He is a ringtone rapper. He is I'm going to cater to the lowest common denominator. He don't really have balls, and all his shit's more repetitive than country music.
Okay, what's the difference between him and Lil Jon, DJ Khaled,
Lil Jon,
Fat Man Scoop? Hold on,
Lil Jon, Fat Man Scoop, DJ Khaled, they are actual producers, and they have a wide body of work from various different artists of various different genres we can point to.
Yep.
That's why.
Okay. So
Soulja Boy,
Soulja Boy then made the template for all of these little cats that came out.
No, he didn't.
He did.
He didn't.
That was already
there. There are more people who were inspired by Eminem than fucking Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
Look, I'm getting beat up.
That's not counting the people that.
There are more people right now growling in New York for DMX than Soulja Boy.
Then there's also the people that's still trying to rap nearly as hard as.
Bro, we giving him his credit. We just listen. Homeboy is like listen.
Man, come on.
Soulja Boy is like a two-piece meal trying to set himself like a buffet. Nigga, you ain't got that much food.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
He is a Soulja Boy proclaims to be this A+ level rapper.
Oh my god.
The dude is a C+ on a really, really good day.
I didn't say he was the most phenomenal rapper. That's not what I said.
The dude is just he's like a straight up level C rapper. He make a song that
well, you being nice.
That's
C.
I put him at a D.
Oh, God.
He's C+ on a really, really
I know
good
anime rappers that'll eat. I know the nigga Dan Bull on YouTube who rap about anime and video games will eat his ass alive.
I mean, Slacks and Tal would have better fucking raps than them niggas.
Shiki Senpai would eat that nigga alive.
Man, why y'all
They was rapping about
like
cartoons
this?
from the 90s and 80s.
Oh, God.
Shizzy V Seconds with his Cartoon Network freestyle would eat him alive.
It's like, okay. I'm not saying that Soulja Boy is completely terrible. He a clown,
going in with this
and he's somewhat trash. I mean, he had multi-million-dollar deals that dry up faster than the Mojave Desert, but
damn, going in on this.
The man is a clown. He yelling. He can't say my name on it. So honestly, what he should do is he can do one thing, and it's this: shut the fuck up.
Honestly, yeah.
All right. So,
if you ain't got the balls to say my name, you need to shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Oh man. All right, look, Soulja. If don't nobody else love you, I do. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm getting jumped, and we gonna move.
Nobody's saying they don't love him. Everyone's saying he just popped too much shit, and he's full of shit.
He needs to accept that he is a clown. He is Boppo the Clown from Rugrats.
He's one step above Vanilla Ice.
Damn.
No, that's the answer.
I ain't gonna. We're not gonna keep beating up on. Look, we're not gonna keep beating up on him for 15.
Vanilla Ice still got some bangers. I mean, all right. So now I Love You song. I mean, the whole Cool as Ice album.
Oh man, y'all really good. But hold up. So let me ask y'all this question though.
What's up?
Did y'all see the talk between David Jaffe and Hip Hop Gamer?
Oh, fuck David Jaffe.
Yeah. Oh man, don't.
I saw it.
Breeze.
I didn't watch it, but fuck David Jaffe. And I love hip hop. Hip hop's my guy, but I know hip hop ain't asking no hard questions. Fuck David Jaffe.
He did.
I know he did. I know hip hop. I know he did.
Serizaku, did you watched it like I watched it? I didn't watch the whole thing. So how you felt about it? Because I felt like hip hop was making a case for the whole, like, the black journalism, the black gaming journalism, side of the house. And shout out to David Jaffe, man, because y'all already look. If Breezy don't love you, I'ma always love you, because we played the hell out of this game back in the day. And he sent me this. Yeah. So
is it on Hip Hop's YouTube channel?
No, it's on David Jaffe's YouTube channel. But he been showing love to Next Gen 720, Big Cheese. He been showing love to a lot. Like, Jaffe is good with me. I know you don't agree with some of his viewpoints because, you know what I'm saying, but at the same time, he is a white guy, elder statesman in the industry.
I don't give a fuck.
Well, hold on, Breezy. I'm finna break it down. He is a guy that is we could consider as an ally in this, because he was one of the first people to put, African American game developers on his team at a time where they wasn't, or it was all white,
I'll give him that.
Asian people. He has he made sure his team was a multicultural, diverse team before he left Twisted Metal, before he left God of War. And he made sure that Sony gave them everything that they needed to make the games to what they are. And he's challenged where a lot of other gaming journalists kind of took their tail and run. He's challenged the industry and put pressure on people that's still paying his pension. I ain't never ever seen nobody go toe to toe with the company that's paying, that could be like, we're gonna cut your pension off, and we're gonna cut your severance payments off. He be leaning on Sony harder than anybody that I ever seen. Ever. And that's to be commended. Now I know he said some stuff off the wall before. What up, Lawrence? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know he said some stuff off the wall before, but he's always come back. If people ask him about it, he's willing to sit down and be corrected about it. And that's a lot.
Too many cases of fucking being on.
But again, the fact that he's brought on a lot of black creators in the
I don't give a fuck about him what does that do? That does nothing. They're not leading the projects.
No, but I'm talking about black creators. I'm talking about content creators. He's opened them up to a new audience. People getting views and streams based off of his audience. People that wouldn't mess with him. And I guarantee you, hip hop numbers going up after that interview. I guarantee you that the conversation is gonna get legs. I got a video I'm about to put out about it. And how do y'all feel about hip hop? His hip hop argument was there needs to be more inclusion in the game industry. There needs to be more. I'm talking about as far as the media. Not he said game developers have to. We have to have more talent.
Y'all go first. I got a lot to say about that shit. Y'all go first.
Look. If you want inclusion in it, then you need to have people that's gonna want to step up and do it, like how we the fuck doing it right now. Mm-hmm. So it's a thing of you can't make motherfuckers do it. They gotta want to do it. Mm-hmm. And we want to fucking do it because we hear every fucking Friday, ain't we?
Yep.
So there you go.
Yep.
It's not a
I'm
thing
here
of,
every day.
we gotta fucking, we gotta have people, we gotta just hurry up and prop somebody up to do it. No, it's motherfuckers that gotta want to do it. If they don't want to do it, then they gonna do a shit job of it, and then you're gonna want them to go the fuck away. You want them to go ninja, go the fuck away out of here, all right?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I feel where you're coming from too, Serizaku, but I also feel like too, we gotta start having our own outlets and our own, you know what I'm saying? Like,
make your own shit then.
Yeah, because we keep hollering
DIY. DIY, because ain't nobody finna do it for you.
And we keep on asking the IGNs, the GameSpots, and everybody. Like I was telling L the other day, I said, look, you know, we was talking about Jadal Game. I said, look, we can't chase after that crowd and that audience. We gotta figure out a way to bring the black audience into the gaming space, which opens up another topic. Do you feel like because everybody wants to be rappers and athletes, because that's what Torrance came in there. Shout out to Torrance. He came in there and basically dropped a super chat. He said, you know, the gaming industry space isn't as big because there's not that many black people that want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't want to pursue, you know, that career path because it's not as flashy. You know what I'm saying? And we had that conversation on her, and we had that conversation off her, but it's not as glamorous as being Soulja Boy with 100 chicks twerking around.
It totally can be.
It can be. The thing is like that's just not going to be overnight.
Go ahead.
This is going to be a thing of it's going to take a long time of you having to sacrifice, do shit that you might not want to do.
No, I think it'll take shorter time if we had people that's genuinely good creators and we put our money together and we advertise it, we promote it.
That is possible. Yeah. But again, it's not going to be instant overnight success.
No.
And that's what motherfuckers want. And that's the problem. You can't come into shit thinking that you finna be an overnight instant success. That shit don't work that way. I got 2 whole fucking years of a wrestling fucking show with different fucking characters up on YouTube. I ain't an overnight success. That shit was long fucking hours of making shit. Day in, day out. So, there you go.
All right.
Go ahead, Breeze.
Your first point of more black creators, journalists, things of that nature. I mean, people tend to forget N-Guy Crow was somebody who was big, black journalist.
Well, hold on. Before you go there with N-Guy, and I love him to death. Paris, I love him to death. He know I told him recently. I was on he had an open space on Twitter. I got to jump on there. We got to talk. You know what I'm saying? Malik, shout out to Malik. He know he my dog forever. For keeping it 100 with me, he didn't know me like that. Shout out to Malik. Blessing. You know, those people are safe because they fit the mold of
Jesus Christ.
Ambiguous black gamer.
No, not at all. No. If you're black, you're a threat. Period.
No, if Breezy,
if N-Guy Crow get pulled up by the police, he's still gonna get his ass beat.
I'm talking about if I'm listening to a podcast, right? Or if I see you on there and I hear you talking like the white folks do, you know what I'm saying? And I hear you talking like the white folks do. Y'all, I had to get my water. Excuse me. And I hear you in there talking like the white folks, right? I'm going to assume that you're safe. Whereas if you come on, hey man, it's Big KILLZOWN on your phone, the money still low.
Listen, 99% of the people who make it to that level have been sterilized of all things black culture. Period. That's what it is. But they are not technically safe because even though they're viewed as safe, they still have a hard time getting interviews. They still have a hard time getting beta codes and stuff like that. We went through that when we were writing on all these different websites and we were acting sterilized, okay? So it's like none of that fucking matters. And not only that, if you manage to get to that environment, you've already done jumped through so many different concentric circles of you're not this type of black guy, you're not that type of black person, you're not this type of black person. So it's like none of that really fucking matters at the end of the day. But as far as the media side of things go, like fuck trying to be an IGN, fuck trying to be a Kotaku, fuck trying to be a GameSpot. All you need to do is sit down and report the news. There are multiple channels of various levels of content creators that literally do the same things that we do, just been doing it longer and have over 1 million subs. There's a black guy I'm subscribed to right now with 560,000 subscribers, and all this dude talk about is Dragon Ball Z. Mm-hmm. And at any point in time, if he want to switch over and talk about the news, he can. So it's like the platform is there. What it is because it's not at the forefront of media, and you don't have that type of like international celebrity. A lot of our people don't really look towards it because it's not marketed towards us. And the few of us who could do it really don't want that type of attention because many of them are introverted, not extroverted. So like they don't want that pressure. And as far as on the game development side, there are enough black people there to they could say, you know what, so-and-so has been with the company X amount of years. Let's give him a shot as lead director, or he had this small game idea. Let's give him a shot. Like those things exist, but many studios don't want to take the financial risk, and they don't, on somebody like that fresh. Like, I remember this conversation years ago we were having about black representation in video games, and they were like, oh, you can't have this black lead on the box art because, people may not want to buy the game. But I'm like, motherfuckers love Crackdown. Motherfuckers love San Andreas. So it's like you have a lot of old thinking at the upper echelons of the company that trickle down to the bottom levels of the company, and they just don't want to give these people that share our dark skin tone an opportunity or a chance for fear of failure and repercussions. Now, I know Jaffe. I respect a lot of the work the man has done, but oftentimes he says shit I just flat out disagree with. Like he defended the crunch at Cyberpunk. That's unfucking acceptable. You are a high-level developer who knows crunch destroys fucking people. Look how many people have exited Blizzard. The number one gaming studio people usually want to work for when they leave college. By the droves, like rats from a sinking ship, because of the crunch and the horrible dev, what do you call it? Not lifestyle, but environment there. So it's like when I hear him say that, when I hear him say piracy hurts game sales, when I hear him say some of these things, and then he has been on camera saying he used to pirate shit and share it with his friends, and now he buys games, and you should buy games even if you have the money or don't have the money, or no, you should never buy used games because that really doesn't, like, my guy, you're speaking, and I'm not talking about like white privilege here, but like you're speaking from a place of privilege. You are a millionaire. He literally in one of his videos had a trunk, fuck a chest, fuck a duffel bag. He had a trunk of games in cellophane sent to him for free. A trunk, my nigga. Like, you know how big a trunk is? We talking about some Pirates of the Caribbean level size trunk of fucking games. And he's like, oh, I gotta work through these.
Let me ask y'all this question, because I mean, well, we're gonna finish this topic out, but then I want to get to, is games too expensive or just folks is too broke? Because I want to check it. I want to get because I feel like this. The people that have been saying that, because we could talk about that all day, and I think we hit that out the park in a home run. I know sometimes when you get to the top, like with Soulja Boy, your view of the bottom is diluted. You've been at the top for so long that you don't know how the bottom feel like.
No, the air is thin and that motherfucker lightheaded. He's suffering from hypoxia.
So well, I'm just saying, because when you get on the other side, because I feel like this. People be saying, because I feel like this, as far as starting to roll the merch out, I haven't put the Beatz and Bitz stuff up there yet because I've been trying to see who gon', you know what I'm saying, who gon' bite down on the KILLZOWN stuff. You know what I'm saying? And people, I'm seeing more white folks latch onto it and purchase it and do things than I see the black folks do it. Like they not
We're really having that conversation.
Hold on.
That hot dog and handshake shirt, all right? That'll be the $1 million seller.
Hold on, but I'm saying as far as us in the medium, and even with music, because if you look at the sales of music, like when folks can start getting that stuff for free, because we got, folks is still down bad, but these are people that I've known, not just people, but these are like people from all different walks of life, from all different types of circumstances, and the folks that have money who don't have money, they don't really be like, as far as entertainment, I know folks that can buy movies and can buy streaming subscriptions. They looking for a Fire Stick. Like, and they don't even need a jailbroken Fire Stick, but they looking for one. It's like, and I look at the sales of black artists, and I look at the sales of, you know what I'm saying, of white artists, and they sales ain't impacted. You got the poorest of the poorest people buying a Justin Bieber CD and writing and saying, okay, well, you know, Justin, we would have came to the concert, but you know, my dad broke his shoulder at work or whatever, and then he fly him out or whatever.
But that don't even really be Justin Bieber most of the time. That'd be his team.
I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying. But look at the sentiment, though. I understand
the sentiment. I understand that. But
if you've been saying, and if you've been saying that for 5-6 years ago, you know what I'm saying? What up, Loopy? If you've been saying that 5-6 years ago, and you still, or 10 years ago, and you still saying that you ain't got the money for games or you ain't got the money to support stuff, like.
That's why we don't have. Not true, but continue.
I mean, they got it, but people got them. I'm gonna be like Darius at this point. Folks got the money, they just don't want to spend it on.
And that's their right.
And then hold on, yeah. But in the same breath, you can't holler about inclusion. You can't holler about this, that, and are we gonna really keep on asking?
Well, no, you don't need to stop asking for that, but you absolutely can argue and scream about inclusion, because while you might, okay, here's an example. You may not do any programming or artwork for game development, but you can argue on the behalf of the next person who's capable of it.
Yeah. That's what David.
So that's fine.
Now, hold on. Now, here's my thing. But motherfuckers always want to say that, like, oh, I need to buy this game brand new factory seal. I'm like, I always take that shit with a grain of salt. Why?
Oh yeah, because the game could be.
Because I done bought some games full price. This game was like, this motherfucker was like, this game was worth really only like $20. It wasn't that long, but you know, it's like, well, the actual cost of the store is like $6. No, that motherfucker is worth $20 or less. Mm-hmm. It's not that long. Like, I beat that shit in like a 20-minute afternoon. Like,
let's be. Hey, Loopy, if you want to come on, you can come on.
It's not that
come on down. I'll hit you with a link.
There are some games that I have bought I have bought at full price that I've said, yeah, that wasn't no full price game. That motherfucker should have been like $20. I bought some $30 games that I thought was worth $60. And it's just what it is.
She said no.
But like, my fucking problem is that you can't tell me that I need to buy all your fucking games brand new when your shit is only like 2 hours long. Like, I felt bad buying Resident Evil 3, the remake, last year. I paid a full $6 day damn one.
Mm-hmm.
I beat that shit. No,
I get like, that argument. I beat that shit in 5 hours. But I'm talking about the people, right? Let's be for real. They knew the new consoles was coming. They knew the new graphics cards was coming. They knew they wanted it, right? I'm not talking about the game, because you could always wait and see or get a review. That's why we got reviews, because but they still don't have, and it's just, I feel like half of it is, okay, I got like 3 kids I'm raising, or I'm taking care of my mom, or I'm, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of it, these same cats, just like you were saying before, when they got their stimmy, BSing. And you know they are. So my whole argument to this is, you know, the majority of them people, they still buying a 6-pack every week.
Yeah.
That's $60 right there. That's $70 right there. You buying the 6-pack.
People were never serious about buying games in the first place, because if a gamer wants the game, he's gonna get it.
But I'm just saying, but then you can't cry about Days Gone. You can't cry about inclusion. You can't cry.
Cry about inclusion. Listen, you don't have to buy a game to bitch about inclusion.
But if you're not going, but we got to look at it from both sides, because all they looking at is the dollar sign. It's just like everybody hollered a death of died. Hold on, Serizaku. Okay. Everybody died a death of Soulja, including us, to get the Snyder cut, and most people didn't even watch the damn Snyder cut.
I told you that y'all was getting half, but you didn't listen to me.
Okay, like hold up. I can say this. I just earlier. I watched The Postman on Tubi. All right. There's a scene in this movie that also still works even today. He gives a performance. They give him some food, and one guy starts complaining like, "Oh, dude, you suck. Your performance sucked." Yeah, but you didn't pay for shit to watch it. Why the fuck are you complaining? It is the same shit that I hear from motherfuckers. It's like, well,
that's
yeah, I complain about some shit that I ain't paying for, but it's what it is, right? But also, it's just that, like, okay, you can't bitch at me for, well, I didn't buy your game at full price. All right? Don't bitch at me that I didn't buy Days Gone when it came out. It didn't look very good. I waited on the reviews. I heard the reviews wasn't that damn good. So I didn't buy it. PlayStation gave it away to us this past month. So I really don't have a fucking problem not buying your game.
The Days guy, just like many other devs, are looking for a boogeyman to justify why their game sold like ass. That's all.
Your game sold like ass because it wasn't good.
It was okay. It had issues, but it could have been better.
I'm not even just saying that, but it's people that
okay. Here's a good comparison. The people who complain about fighting game characters' outfits. They're never going to buy the game. But they bitch, moan, complain until, you get rid of the jiggle bones and chicks' titties, even though titties supposed to have some bounce. And they never buy the game. And it affects the people who play the game because they want to see titties bounce. They're adults. It's meant for adults. They should be allowed to enjoy titties bounce. Right? It's understandable. It's understandable.
Man,
However, I do feel a small part of me is like, listen, if you want to have an alternative costume for the character so her titties don't bounce, give that to that character, but let me still unlock it to get those titties.
Exactly.
Now, if you want to have a game where your female lead is not white Laura Croft, let's call her Larisha Croft, right?
Larisha Croft?
You can have Larisha Croft be Laura's friend, and they have a tag team adventure like fucking Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. Like, you can do these things. These are not Herculean tasks. Like, it was the same shit. It was the same shit with Assassin's Creed 4 or 5 when they asked the dev, hey, are we going to have a female lead? And they're like, no, we can't do it because, it's harder to animate a woman, which was bullshit because they had Assassin's Creed Liberty on the PSP. Like, you can do these things. It's just a lot of these studios, execs don't want to do it because they think it's a financial risk. Now we don't have multiple Assassin's Creeds with multiple female leads. Why? Because people wanted inclusion, and you have it. Inclusion, and there are tons of people who can't even play Assassin's Creed. So it's like it's fine to have these things.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. With inclusion, and here's my thing. I'm in the camp that do it if it makes sense or if it works. However, what I don't like is when you force some bullshit. And what I mean is when you force some bullshit, case in point, Last of Us 2.
Exactly.
When you were trying to forcibly include 110 different fucking things at the same fucking time, and this would work well in another fucking game like Life is Strange or some shit like that. That's fine. Because that's part of the character's development in the story. That makes sense. But in the context of The Last of Us, when we're dealing with motherfuckers that are fucking crazy, and then we got monsters and shit running around here, it doesn't fucking work. Because I'm not trying to hear all that. I'm trying to deal with the fucking zombie apocalypse going on over here, the fucking monsters I gotta deal with, because the world's gone to shit. I'm not trying to worry about, this character is transgender or this character is part of LGBTQ.
Hold on.
That doesn't really bother me nothing.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I gotta preface it that we don't disrespect nobody that's LGBTQ or no race on here.
Nobody's being disrespectful. We're saying that inclusion.
You know, you gotta say it. We gotta say it.
No, we don't have to say it. That inclusion of that character was done poorly. And that's why she got received so poorly. And everyone's like, "Oh, she's trans," and they're doing this LGBT SJW thing.
You talking about Abby?
Yes, we're talking about Abby.
No, I didn't take Abby like that because I
was talking about Lynn because Lynn's character was like
Lynn too.
There, it's like, okay, Lynn. I really don't see what the
Lynn, fuck this on the island when they left the aquarium.
I wouldn't even trip. Hold on,
was that too.
I wasn't even tripping off of all that though. I wasn't even tripping off of that.
I was just like,
it was there, and now I remember it now, but I wasn't even tripping.
Another thing is also the one asshole that has a problem with Abby dancing with another girl. I'm like, motherfucker, we are literally in a fucking zombie apocalypse right now.
What's her
yeah.
I can't remember her girlfriend's name. I just remember her schnoz because she's
like, you really want to do this shit in the middle of a fucking, zombie apocalypse?
Hey man, look,
around here.
They wanted to.
I was also kind of like, you got time for this shit? I'm like, old man Jenkins, you don't look like you can run that fast. All I gotta say is you didn't make it when the shit is the fan, all right?
That was a culmination of the perfect storm because you were at the height of a lot of social justice shit happening and representation happening in the real world, and it was seeming like Naughty Dog was caving just to shoehorn some shit in because Neil Druckmann is a fan of Anita Sarkeesian.
Yeah,
and we all know who Anita Sarkeesian is.
Damn!
Once that came out,
Neil.
And once that came out, people were like, "Oh, where he was going to do these things," and he did do those things. And a lot of people have issues of how he executed the story. So he's a fan of hers. He is. He's subscribed to her Patreon and everything.
Hold on. Wait,
guys. Here's the thing.
No,
my thing is this: you can do inclusive shit, and I don't have a problem with it. My problem is when you are shoehorning it in at the worst possible moments. It's like, okay, like
putting down male characters to uplift female characters as well.
Like
that's an issue.
You don't do that shit. Like, okay, I understand you want inclusive shit. Do inclusive shit, but don't do inclusive shit at the wrong fucking moments. That's like, oh, I'm about to fucking die. I got a fucking, fucking wooden stake going through my body that I falling through 2 floors. Okay, this is a perfectly good time to tell people that I'm X, Y, and Z when it has no fucking bearing on the fucking plot. All right,
hey,
that is my problem.
We going down the rabbit hole. The whole point I was making is that people continuously, when it comes to buying game, and this is why we can't get different games made. That's because the companies are saying we need to put our money behind the games that are making us the most money because they want money, bro. Like,
listen. You can Here's an example.
They don't want to take a loss.
Here's an example.
Pay $2 million.
Here's an example.
Go ahead, Breezy. Go ahead.
You have hundreds of indie games that are taking this risk. Fine. AAA games. They say they don't want to take a risk, right? You can easily, because we have new IPs coming out right now.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Returnal.
Yep.
Make her fucking lesbian. Brand new IP. Right?
Hey, and just for the clarification.
All right. Yeah. Now, it's not that they don't want to take a risk. It's just that they don't want to do shit that deviates from what they fucking already been doing.
They want to take the path of least resistance.
Call of Duty pulls down money. They're going to do the same shit every fucking year.
You can have a female lead in Call of Duty.
Yeah, you can do that.
Why not? She's in the multiplayer.
Yeah, you can straight do it. I mean, you got fucking, like, for example.
For example.
And if you're worried about it, you can play male or female.
Mm-hmm.
Let players have a choice.
Yeah.
Well, but see, y'all.
Assassin's Creed has done it. I just answered your question.
No. But we ain't talking. Okay, but I'm saying, if they do all of this stuff, are you gonna buy it?
Yes. People will buy it. It's the same shit. if every game right now that was single player or multiplayer had an option where you can play male as female or female, this would be a non-fucking issue.
Yep.
Okay, but what about the people? That's one of the excuses. Go ahead.
If you do a game like, look at Siphon Filter 2. Siphon Filter 2 starts you off first stage. You're playing as Gabe. Second level, you're playing as Leon. Then it switches back and forth throughout the fucking game. Though Gabe takes up like most of the last little bit of the game, but that's only because Leon is fucking sick. But throughout the game, you can play as one of two fucking characters, not counting the multiplayer. Yeah, you got to pick and choose on what stages you can play them, all right? But here the thing is that people want fucking
a question.
What about the non-binary people?
Throw that shit in there then, I guess. Whatever.
Well, no, see, here's the thing with the non-binary people in the game, right? Now you're getting into the weeds. But if it's like, say it's an RPG, right?
Yeah.
You can have them type in their own inclusive thing. So you could say, oh, they want to, what would you like to be referred as? And they can put all that there. But for a Call of Duty, that probably wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen for Call of Duty. But RPG, you're good.
Definitely.
And Call of Duty does have like they come out with the different packs of LGBTQ.
Well, yeah, you could do it as a DLC, but I'm talking about for the main story campaign. Because now, if you include all of that stuff, you know how many extra thousands of dollars. I mean, they can do it, but thousands of dollars of lines.
They ain't gonna want to do that.
Yeah, so
I mean, hell, we actually just recently did that with Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War
and Cyberpunk.
You literally have to put in your age, your race, and your gender at the beginning of the game of who you want Bell to be.
Yeah.
Who you want who to be?
The main character, Bell.
For what? What game?
Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War.
Oh, yeah.
So, that's already been done.
Woo.
Yeah. It's doable.
So, let me close that. That's the fire right there.
They got to get up off their ass and do it.
And,
now,
but
that being said,
okay.
Now that being said, I'm also kind of like, I also just want them to make good games, and I also want them to bring shit back.
Woo.
The reason why Sony isn't getting a fuck ton of my money is because look at what franchises we got right now. All we got is God of War.
No, we got Ratchet and Clank.
We got Ratchet and Clank.
Spider-Man.
I don't play Ratchet and Clank.
It's still one, man. Come on. It's still one.
That don't count. It don't count to me. I don't play Ratchet and Clank.
It don't count.
So, but like, I'm like, y'all motherfuckers over here squatting.
Boy. Hold on.
You squatting on fucking
Horizon,
Twisted Metal. You squatting on all this shit. All right, Horizon's all right. But y'all squatting on shit. You ain't doing shit. You can't come at me fucking saying, oh, we're putting out some of the best games.
Loopy, leave me alone.
Where?
I'll cut this camera off and keep smelling this case.
I think the thing is also with that is
woo, she's stupid.
With some companies, man, it's one of those things where it's like I don't know, like, because it takes a lot of effort to really write and make a good game.
I am talking about the inside of this case.
If we wouldn't complain about it, then you shouldn't be looking at us like, why are they mad that they don't have another Siphon Filter? Why are they mad that they don't have another Twisted Metal? Why are they mad they don't have X, Y, and Z? Because you're not fucking doing it. The reason why we out here saying it,
but they don't want it but if you make it and then you don't go like just like with the Snyder cut, right?
But that's a problem, right? Because like Twisted Metal, the last one sold like ass. They fucked up Siphon Filter. It's not like they could easily give it another. They could easily give it another shot, but it's do the fans really want it? And see, this is what they and what you call Homeboy who did what was that Shenmue shit? He fucked everybody over with that Kickstarter shit.
Yeah. I bought a PS4 to get my damn Dragon Medallion.
I think what Sony needs to bring back is when they did polls. Remember when you used to have sign in the PlayStation once a week or once a month? You got a poll and they were like, well, what game would you like to see made? Which franchise would you like to see bring back? I think they need to start doing that again to get a feel for what people want.
You know, they're not doing it, but you know why? Because
Well, one, they're not doing a poll.
For one, the leadership wants them to make big blockbuster. We getting hella bands off of our we getting hella returns. Yeah, but what you want them to do?
That's only gonna last. But that lasts usually for 2 or 3 years, and then they have to do something new. They don't have a choice in the matter.
But until they do it,
look over at fucking Xbox. Let me go over here. Y'all motherfuckers y'all had a new console and y'all don't have no Halo, no brand new one?
No, they got it on Games Pass.
No. Halo Infinite ain't out yet.
Yeah,
how the fuck you got a brand new Xbox? Your flagship, you don't have none of it. You ain't got no
Game Pass. They didn't have to, because see, this is the thing, though.
Xbox was like, fuck that. We'll give you Games Pass. Play the old shit first while we think about new shit.
Yeah. And
I'll get in that. But the problem is like you don't have shit. Like I'm like, dude, it's only so many times
I can play through Halo Reach. If I got Game Pass,
it's only many times I'm gonna play Halo Reach.
Okay, but we not talking
about. It's only so many times I'm gonna play Gears of War.
Serizaku,
it's only so many times I'm gonna play Forza.
Okay, but Serizaku,
if God wanted me to play them only 3 games, that's all they throw up on Xbox Game Pass, but they don't.
But on Game Pass,
I'm telling you, look, man, I am a hardcore gamer, and I got to get on the sermon. I got to go to the sermon now. So, Breezy, start the organ.
They start the organ.
I got the organ going.
The Lord wants us to play fucking games, but the Lord also wants y'all to make shit.
But they can't. They doing it as fast as they can.
No. If they was making it fast enough, we'd have it already. We look at Halo Infinite. It's not fucking nowhere yet. It's still in the goddamn trash compactor. It's trash. I'm telling you. The Lord wants us to have these games. The Lord did not put us here to play the same games over and over. He wants us to play new stuff, have new experiences. But here we are, still playing Halo fucking Reach. I mean, come on, we got to do something. Something's got to give.
They honestly should have already, when these consoles launched, they should have had at least both companies 3 IPs that would have. They know, Sony knows when it's like, all right, our sales have dipped off for this one. Microsoft knows it too. They're like, let's already get something new planned out to go, and they dropped the ball. And it seems like they do this every other generation. They drop the ball like that.
Yeah, it's like, hold up, like, you know, I thought about buying a PS5 for a minute or two. I'm standing in the store. I'm like, I could buy a PS5 easy right now. I thought about that shit. What the fuck am I play on it? PS4 games in high definition. I'm like, I already can do that on my PS4 Pro.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, hey, this is what I'm gonna say because I want to move to the next topic before we get. But I'm saying it's the people that have been saying, "Oh, I don't have money for games." They keep saying that.
Listening to these people who are just complaining to complain. These the same people say they ain't got money for this and that, but in line for the new Jordans, in line for the new Fendi, in line.
To explain.
These are people who are not playing games. They're not hardcore gamers. They don't even they play on their. They go get a new iPhone before they even consider go getting like a used Xbox.
This is the same people who always complain about. I don't have time to go to the gym, but I got time to go to the buffet 3 times a week. This is the same people. I don't have time to start up a business.
I ain't got time to read a book a month, but you read the menu at McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know when the fucking new BTS meal about to drop.
Yeah.
When the J Balvin meal
drops. BTS.
Oh, but that BTS crowd is something else, man.
And it's like,
I like Dynamite too.
I do too. They
can't come out here and be like, I want this. I want this. I want to run a business, but you don't want to take the time to actually learn how to do the business. But you got time to go out and buy a brand new fucking iPhone.
I'm just saying. Look,
You ain't got no time to go to the gym or buy vitamins and shit. But you got time and money to go to the club. You got time to go to the trough. You got time to go buy a brand new piece of shit Jordans that's only gonna last a couple weeks. That's what we call the buffet. It's the trough, man. Come on. Let's be real. You know you walk up in the fucking buffet and you like, it's the trough, dude. Let's be real. Because I done gave you my $6.99. I can have all I can eat, and then I got to bust out my aluminum foil. Don't deny it. You know we all do it.
Oh my God.
Just wait till Black Panther 2 come out. Shit, you gonna see so many motherfuckers up in there with aluminum foil from the buffet that they was just at. Pass the hot sauce again. It's gonna be legit.
Okay.
I mean, where's the lie? Where's the lie? Just go ahead.
Man, all right. Well, I'm gonna say this too. Let's go to so Rory and Mal came back to the Joe Budden podcast, and the internet is going up.
There are a lot of stupid motherfuckers out there.
Boy, they was praying on this podcast downfall, and they was mad.
Did y'all listen to it? It still may happen. I got an hour and a half in before the show started, but yeah.
Okay. That's the bar. So, do y'all feel? Did y'all feel like who was wrong? Was Joe wrong?
I think
saying that Rory was spazzing because his girl left.
No, he didn't. That was not the topic of all what they were talking about on the show.
No, but it was coming off as
that wasn't an issue.
But it was like he was going off on him. Or they was supposed to have a talk about it, and I feel like I still say what I said on the last episode. I feel like the pandemic kind of put a lot of their plans to the side. And I know personally from today I was supposed to stream Returnal, but I had to go run around with my grandmama, and you know how that go. So I could only imagine for a guy who's running a multi-million-dollar traveling event.
Jesus
Christ. And then you running around and your girl moving in with you, you didn't propose to her in front of Jay-Z, you running around. Because a lot of women, you know what I'm saying, they can't handle a guy who is really about their business and really about their grind and their action. So they think you cheating when you really out here working, or they think you're disinterested, or like if you need time to process things or whatever, or you just you have to come home, decompress before you get all lovey-dovey. A lot of women ain't used to that. So if his girl did in fact leave because that's the running joke on the podcast or the running gag on the internet,
I don't know, but I'm an hour and a half in. They haven't mentioned anything about girlfriends or wives.
Because Joe has said in there, he said, "Yo, I felt a sense of hostility, and you've been coming at me for real like this for the last few episodes. I could feel the tension. I could feel that something was off." And I don't know. I did everything I could to make sure that y'all was safe and secure. Everybody was eating. We kept our individual brands and stuff going. And basically, Mal take his side because you know what I'm saying. I feel like
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you cook. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, like, for him to throw because I feel like this. If Joe is saying, if Joe did what he did, that is kind of slime. This is like me saying, Breezy, take some time off, and not like without me saying, yo, bro, I see that you know what I'm saying? You going through it right now. I don't want you. I want you. You know what I'm saying? How you feel about taking a couple podcasts off or whatever? But I would never say that unless you me and you, Breezy. You say, yo, bro, I'm gonna take some time off. I'm gonna come through when I come through. And I'm like, all right, cool. So let me look around and see, all right, how you feel about, we sat there and we went over the people that we was going to bring on. And I said, hey, how you feel about Serizaku?
Here's the thing. Everything you're saying is how a leader should act. And that's not what Joe did.
Joe did.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, okay.
That's literally what that whole, it's a 3 hour and 3 minute episode. And I'm an hour and 30 minutes into it.
He did not do what he needed to have done.
As a leader.
He needed to have taken him aside and talk to him outside the context of the show.
And not only that, when Mal tried to talk to him about it, he got pissed off at Mal and said to Mal that this show is none of your business. Don't worry about that.
Mm-hmm.
And that pissed Mal off because Mal was like, yo, I helped you build this. How dare you say to me it's none of my business? Mm-hmm. And then Mal was upset that instead of Joe's taking the time out to kind of reach out and kind of rectify the situation, he went and got his buddy Ice and the other guy.
Ish.
And kind of sent the message. Like, y'all ain't needed the show to go on. And right now where I'm at in in his podcast, he's pretty much acting like, well, I couldn't have stopped all of production because I got 30 other people that got to eat. And it's like, well, had you been a leader, we could have had this situated within a week's time. And it's bullshit that I'm seeing people in the comment section like, yeah, he right. Y'all can't stop the show. That's bullshit.
Joe, I feel like actually emotional, and I feel like he's still very, very emotional. And I see why a lot of his.
Well, he's shaking on the show. You see him shaking. He's mad. His adrenaline's pumping.
I mean, well, because I feel
that man needs to make a master class.
Well, I'm gonna just say this too. As a person who it was emotional like that, you do have I have to admit, it's been some people that my communication skills kind of suck. And you do try to hold you kind of hold your nuts a little bit when you feel like you've been providing or whatever. But because there's been times I feel like, be it me and you, me and Link, Matt, me and you don't really. We usually just talk it out until we figure.
Yeah, we're good, man.
Yeah, so
look,
but
dude,
I know
how I am. I'm like, if me and you got an issue, like we talk that shit out, and then we get a beer afterwards.
Yeah, we
get something to eat afterwards. But we
keep it moving.
But some people, like in the case of what Joe did, he didn't do none of that shit. Like he should have sat down with his man, got some cervezas up there, sat down, talked about it, and been like, hey man, no problem. All chicken, no beef, all right? Boom, done. But he ain't do that.
Like he's even in the show where Mal's like, bro, you owe your friends respect, and Joe's like, I don't think that I do. It's like, oh, whoa, okay.
Like for real, dude, everybody hold up, bro.
Well, I think we seen the darkest side of Joe. I think everything that everybody been saying about
shit
Joe.
If I was you,
I feel like he does kind of mess up stuff because he gets to a point where he gets agitated and he don't know how to come and talk to people, and it's like. But when it's something that is bothering him, everybody stops to see what's going. And now I kind of see where people may have, in the past with me, I kind of see where you can't just go in gun ho, guns ablazing. If you feel like you're not being heard, just like he did with Complex, he leave. But when you're the captain of the ship, you gotta really, really take that role, that leadership role.
I think that's what he did, but he did it in the wrong way.
Yeah.
You can't be bossing cats around.
He sacrificed the friendship for the business because even in their conversation, he's like, "Well, Mal, you chose Rory's side," and it's like there is no side. This is our co-host. Our co-host isn't straight. I went to check on our co-host and ride with him until we can work this out, and he didn't see it that way. And it's just like,
he kind of got it. He got in his feelings a little bit.
He literally is acting like
Joe did not do what was best for business.
To him, he did.
He did not, though.
No, he didn't do best for the friendship because it's like, know what I'm saying?
What's best for business is what's best for that friendship. And he needed to have literally packed whatever fucking shit he was on in the fucking back. And he should have literally talked to him, made sure shit was, 100% all straightened out before, doing what the fuck he wanted to do. But Joe decided, I'm going to do what the fuck I want to fucking do. And he got all this bullshit started over almost
nothing really. Because Rory was like, yeah, he told me to sit out. I was like, all right, whatever. I thought he was on some other shit. And it was a conversation that Joe had with Mal that made Mal say, all right, well, fuck this then.
Yeah, he fuck this shit. I don't got to do this shit then. Obviously, I'm not valued here. I can go fuck someplace else.
Apparently, he eventually walks out at one point, but I haven't got to that point in the video yet.
But it's just that he didn't do what he needed to do. And the thing is that people might forget him for this shit, but Mal and everybody else, they're not gonna forget that shit.
No, I think that shit with Mal. I think the relationship he had with Mal is severely damaged now. I think Rory is okay with everything.
Rory's okay, but Mal is like
I'm side eyeing the fuck out of you right now.
Yeah, like you could tell that like bruh, you done kind of fucked up a perfectly good friendship and working relationship now.
What I don't understand,
and you didn't need to fuck it up. That's the worst thing about it.
What I don't understand with some of the people in the comments is like they're literally like, well, what is he supposed to do? It's like, well, you're supposed to make sure the stars are happy. Like, are you telling me that if Destiny's Child had a concert and Beyonce and Michelle were unhappy, they were gonna get two random chicks from the audience to go on stage and sing Destiny Child song?
Fuck no. Well, technically they did. Listen, they booted them other two chicks out. They booted Latoya and the other girl out.
Yeah,
they booted the other girl out, and they brought Michelle in.
I meant to say, what was the other chick? Kelly. I was trying to say Kelly and not Michelle. Kelly and Beyonce, and
Michelle
who you gonna put?
Girl.
Yeah, who the other two chicks gonna like? You can't take Beyonce's spot. You can't take Kelly's spot. Like, I don't understand. Like, same thing. Like, didn't we just have that situation on Ellen's show where there was a whole bunch of fuckery that went on and they shut the production down for 6 weeks?
Ellen, and then the talk with
the talk and like Sharon Osbourne. You have all these people in the comment section like, he couldn't have shut it down and this, that, and the third. It's like, guess the fuck he could have.
Yeah, they all they did shut. Well, he could have, but it was like
he could have took a 2 week.
He didn't want to. He wanted to send a message. Them niggas replaceable. They employees.
I mean, if you having backstage in trouble production, I get it. The show must go on, right?
But I'm just saying.
However, this is a 3-man booth show, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You want to illustrate to people that, hey, whatever personal issues we got going on, that shit can go into the fucking car. It's like whenever I have a bad day and I'm like, this day didn't start off right. Whatever issue I got before I walk into work, that shit is left in the fucking car.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Now I got
whatever problem I got, you leave that shit in the car. When I come home from work, if I done had a fucking completely fucked up beyond all recognition type of day at work, and I got my ass chewed for it, even though it wasn't my fault. Before I walk into my house, before I talk to my girlfriend or anybody else, leaving that shit in the car. Because I don't want to take it out on them, had them pissed off, and the next thing I know, I got to go to fucking, 3 different places and like come back with that triumphant return with that big ass teddy bear for my girl. I'm not trying to do that shit, all right? Yeah. That's extra money I got to spend, all right?
Yeah. Well, Joe is just basically saying what Breezy said, they replaceable. But I mean, we'll see if they keep going. I feel like they good now. Whatever, we'll see how it goes.
It's chemistry.
Well, I feel like Ice and Ish was actually a little bit better because they don't have no industry that they will.
But Joe respected them more. Clearly. He didn't interrupt them. He let them get their points off. He didn't say they don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, because you know why? Because he built that with Rory and Mal at the beginning before they really was deep in the industry when they was all just working with Joe.
It ain't got nothing to do with the industry.
Hold on, wait a minute. No, it did because they started getting in the industry and they ain't start not wanting to say nothing because they didn't want to just piss off nobody in the industry. Like if I didn't want us to piss off nobody in the industry, I wouldn't have let y'all rock with the whole Soulja Boy
What does him saying to Rory, we gotta let the white guy talk now, have to do with the industry?
Because he said, Rory says, well, I can't say the N word or whatever, like, or I'm a,
well,
like,
he can't.
He let hold on, and then they let him finish certain sentences with nigga in there. Like, come on, like,
no, he don't. He has never finished no sentence with the N word.
No, not him. Them. Like they'll sit up there and they'll come in and punch in for him where
that but that's fine. That's a comedic duo. That's what happens.
Well, but I'm saying
him pointing out Rory being white and getting the white guy's opinion and all that other shit has nothing to do with the industry.
No, but I mean, but it's been instances where it's been respectable because he'll ask like, okay, what do y'all do for the holidays?
I'm talking about these last few ones.
Oh yeah, I mean,
straight disrespectful.
But you know what though? But you know what though? This is the thing though. They have got at the beginning when they wasn't really deep in the game and deep in the industry, and it was all broke. It wasn't really making no money for real like that, and they was all eating with Joe, being Joe's role manager before Rory went and did his thing, and before Mal proved himself with Joe and proving himself, helping him get the love in hip hop and helping him doing this and that and the slaughterhouse and there. Hold on, and before they got all these industry ties where they don't want to say nothing back. Because remember, I used to say, "Oh man, I ain't gonna say nothing about such and such and such and such because I want to work with such and such and such and such." Now I let y'all rock, even though I may feel a way about like Soulja Boy. I might want to do something with him, or I might want to do something with this. Like I like David Jaffe.
Joe has said more controversial shit than either one of them two combined. You realize?
But that's the
right?
problem, though. He gotta be the like Academics was saying,
like from fucking him getting accused of beating his girlfriend to wanting to jack off a fucking dog. I mean, bro, you can't compare the shit that Rory and Mal have going on.
But they not giving no real takes about nothing. They don't want to say nothing about nobody. They don't have no bad opinion about nobody. They just but they play it safe.
Not Ish and Fish. Hold on. Ice and Ish. Yeah, they had Kevin Samuels on, and Joe was a fucking butterfly on that episode, and even then, neither one of them was saying anything crazy because they didn't want to offend the chicks that might watch his show. Like,
but Joe is getting bigger. Joe can't come. He needed Ish and Ice to him to come out and say, "Oh, he got to be the safe man." You can't have three safe men. It's impossible for him to be the
safe man with his history.
Okay, but you could change it. Be the same. Like Charlemagne changed from being the hitman to the safe man. Now you got
Charlemagne is still the hitman. He just ain't got no black women up there. Let a dark black woman come up there on the Breakfast Club. Charlemagne a fucking dog drag her ass. You know he will. He say some slick shit. So like, hey, when you got at the limo, did you see the oil light? Like he'll say some slick shit like that to her. He does that shit. Charlemagne, he says his crazy shit on Brilliant Idiots too. Like I'm like, no, I've watched these dudes. Like you fuck, he don't even check his co-host. What's the white guy name on Schultz? He don't check Schultz at all. Schultz be saying all types of crazy shit.
Wait. No, my bad. Hold on. we sorry, y'all. We sorry.
I misspoke. They know I'm trying to say white guy. Like shit. Come on.
Look. Y'all know how I roll with this shit, okay? There are some people that I talk shit about. Soulja Boy right now is on the top of the list. All right. That being said, because I think I have gone an entire month of at least having this man's name, I done had to call him, let's see, clown, pussy ass bitch, Boppo the clown, Bozo, third cousin once removed. I mean, shit, okay, I done ran down him for like this past month. So right now, unless he want to put my name out there, this will be the last one because we start a new month starting tomorrow. And I'm going to be ripping into somebody else next month. Unless he want to continue this. But that being said, yeah, I think Joe handled that
bad. We all agree on it. Joe, get it together.
Yeah.
Don't be telling me I'm wrong because you criticizing Charlemagne.
Like I think he handled it badly.
But Durant, well, you can't criticize Charlemagne and then for selling out to the white man and then be Tarzan swinging on Jay-Z nuts about the daggone title and the other deals that he didn't need. But shout out to Joe. Yeah. And shout out to Mandy. Mandy, but y'all they be hating on Mandy B though. That's pride bait. Y'all leave Mandy B alone. But anyway, what was I finna say, man? DJ Khaled. How y'all feel?
You gotta say it right. DJ Khaled. We the best. Every song.
I don't know
song.
Their last album, was terrible. It was terrible. This album, this Khaled, he back in rare form. But I think because he didn't got so far removed from the hood, like you need to bring Ace Hood back. You need to bring Nino Brown and everybody back because this is not We the Best music. This is DJ Khaled and friends.
I mean,
no, for real, because
you're not gonna have every album be amazing. No, you're gonna have that album that is fucking dog shit trash, like that last album was.
Like,
show me an artist where all their albums was good that's still alive. So no Tupac, no Biggie, and no DMX right now, okay? Because no, you can't do that shit. He had like one album that was alright.
No, but it was.
I mean, Hotline Bling. I still think he talking about Hot Wings, man.
I mean, but that was the song. That was the Get Your Girl Back song. Like he had the whole album.
No, dude.
That was the Get Your Girl Back song.
No, man, that was.
It was
telling me to go get some fucking Hot Wings.
No, but you gotta No, you gotta listen to the song though, Serizaku. You gotta go back.
I did, man. But every time I hear it, all I can hear is. I just want some good hot wings.
Oh my god, he was just hungry. That's what that was.
No, that's all I can fucking hear with that shit now.
Oh, okay, all right. But no, but I
got
feel like DJ Khaled. I feel like DJ Khaled, man, he ain't put the Fat Joe song on this album, and it's like how many more Jay-Z and Nas songs you gonna? And even though that was fire, how many Jay-Z Nas songs you gonna have? How many Drake songs you gonna have? How many? It's like these albums could be breaking somebody, or like I feel like he just need to bring Ace because let's ask Breezy because Breezy was there when the records was breaking before we heard them. Oh, before he probably seen that We the Best tour bus fly through with everybody on the side of it, pulling up through the hood, giving out free T-shirts and energy drinks and bottles of Henny. You know what I'm saying? Big loud packs and everything else like that. Trick Daddy coming out the back with his seasoned salt and everything else. So Breezy, how was it back then when DJ Khaled was on the radio, was real big? Because the feeling is just different. I don't have we don't have a holla at me. That's what I'm saying. Holla at me, baby. I'm so hood. What was the other one that he had? Let me go on here. It's so many of them. Like before he started making them mugs be the biggest and the best, it was just like, nah, man. He had Boosie on there. He had Trick Daddy on there. He had
T-Pain.
Everybody T-Pain. But now it's just the biggest of the biggest and the biggest of the big. Like he ain't got no hood cuts on there. I mean, he just going to get the biggest artists.
He made an album that was comfortable.
Yeah, it's like, nah, bro, give me the old Khaled. I want not the old Khaled, but give me like we the best Khaled. Give me We Global Khaled. Like, give me the, you know what I'm saying? Give me
these hood anthems.
Yeah, give me the hood, because I mean it's cool that you're gonna be able to, like, I don't know, he just want to keep going bigger and bigger and bigger. It's like, I don't need another Justin Bieber song, even though when this one slapped him at 21, but damn,
he made that look, man, I really don't have nothing right now, and I need shit to get played on the fucking radio album, which was that. But
you can't run everybody off, and then turn around and be like, okay, well. You know,
you gotta sometimes you gotta do the same job like what she did that Comfortable album, when she was like, the album is relatively safe. It'll get airtime on the radio more so than most of his other shit, and it'll do that, right? But like, I guarantee you, most of them songs that he gonna probably that's on that album, he'll maybe do one or two at a live show, and the rest is gonna be.
But it's like, but then I can't. But like, I never understood why Khaled never got Fat Joe to write for him like he did, because when he was rapping on, what was it? All I Do Is Win, it was cool. I mean, he ain't had to be a super lyrical miracle.
He done got to the point where he don't need to rap now.
Yeah. No, but you can't.
He done got to the Diddy phase. He just talk.
Okay, but see, no, because
at least he not dancing in everybody videos.
Yeah, he just in the background standing.
Dog. All right. So. Netherrealm. Oh, hold up. Last of Us 3 is on the way, y'all.
Oh God, no.
Okay, well, we ain't have to talk about that. We ain't gotta talk about that. All right, next topic.
On the way to the trash can, that's where it's going.
I'm waiting on part 3. So 90 Dogs, y'all listening, watching. What's up, Charlie?
Let them do whatever they want to do.
Let them do it for me. Do it for me. I'm waiting on the HBO show. I'm engrossed in the world. I'm engrossed in the game. Netherrealm is said to be making a Marvel game. Do y'all want a Marvel Injustice from them? What a hold on,
money. Yeah.
Hold on, wait a minute, man. Shout out to Charlie, man, with another super chat, man. Hold on, he make it. Hold on, hold on.
Let's make it rain out here.
Hold on, man. Hold on. I gotta get it. Money. Hold on. Wait a minute.
No comment with it though.
Okay, all right. He ain't do the beep at the end. But anyway,
was that a money machine? Because it shit sound like an oven.
Yeah, it was a money machine. But anyway, shout out to Charlie, man.
I get money.
No, they'll take us up out of here.
I'm sorry about it.
Yeah. It's all, no, you good. We ain't talking about them. Mm-hmm. But do y'all want a Marvel Injustice game? Because I feel like Capcom ain't doing it at this point.
I mean, Capcom fucked up Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. But that really wasn't Capcom's fault. That was more or less Marvel, because they was like, you can only use the MCU characters. I think if NetherRealm do it,
I just want it to be good. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, it'll probably be good. And I mean, people gonna hate on it because it's not a 2-on-2 or 3-on-3 fighter like Marvel versus Capcom or whatever. But I mean, shit. Mm-hmm. If you do a Marvel game by NetherRealm, that's fine. But I really just want Injustice 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we need that yesterday.
And hurry up and put out that Combat Pack 3. And
yeah, come on with it. Put Ash up in there too.
Give me my
matter
fucking
of fact, they should have
reptile.
They should have put your boy Cole in there, and then they should have put Ash and
no. And speaking of Mortal Kombat, Breezy. Did you see it?
Oh no, not yet.
Damn.
He said, it's all good.
Here's the thing.
You don't need to.
I'm afraid to watch it. I'm afraid to watch it now. I have it. I'm looking at it.
Breeze.
I'm afraid to watch it.
You can skip it.
No, man. Hear what you do. You go and you get you a fucking Bacon King. Get you some Rally's fries and a large fucking lemonade, and you watch this motherfucker, all right? And then you come back and you talk to us about it, all right?
All right.
I know it's fucked up for me to say that, but just go ahead and do it, man.
I'll watch it.
But I'm hopeful for it, and I just got some news that just came across the wire here because Konami is skipping E3 this year.
They ain't got shit no way, and if they did, I was gonna boycott them. So
it's like, hold the fuck up, like Konami, you boycotting E3, you don't have nothing. Nobody know nothing. Don't nobody got jack shit.
Nope.
All right, let me go over here. Y'all got that? Y'all gotta have like at least a fucking mystical ninja compilation coming.
No, they got some fucking pachinko cabinets. They fucking put out.
When you said that, Serizaku, when you said that,
I feel like walking into Konami's board of directors like Nino Brown, just let my Rottweilers off the chain, be like, don't nobody have nothing? Y'all have jack shit?
Hey, because you know why? They don't care. They don't care. They really don't care. They sold, and they don't care.
Yeah.
So that state of play yesterday, bro. Oh my God. I want to go and just I want to go to take them same Wawa's, go to Sony office, because what the hell was that for?
You know
what I'm saying?
That was for investors.
Yeah, they They need this Ratchet and Clank game to fucking sell.
It's gonna sell. I don't understand.
That they showing off too much, and it's like, all right, whatever interest I even fucking had is like the wind. It's gone.
What you mean? It look good. It's gonna be a good game. Let's just be for real.
Yeah, but not enough for me to buy a PS5. I'm sorry, no.
But it's gonna sell. Everybody.
Had they shown off something like maybe, I don't fucking know, maybe that new Gran Turismo, we'd be in business.
But they're not gonna do that. They don't have that because
that motherfucker ain't ready. I guarantee you, Gran Turismo 7 is not gonna be ready for this shit. They're gonna delay it till next year.
Yeah, Gran Turismo's a ways off because they absolutely want to have all the revisions of the hardware down and get that RTX ray tracing shit right.
Yeah, because they're they need this shit to sell. Go
ahead.
They need Gran Turismo to sell.
And they needed to. Oh shit! My bad, man. I want to get into this shit, man.
You good? But like, they need Gran Turismo to sell because the last one they had that really sold this damn good was 6. The last one before that was fucking 2.
So, you can't keep overhyping the game and then it come out and then you take for damn ever to come out.
You mean Gran Turismo? You mean Gran Turismo 4? Where it's supposed to have all this shit, and then that motherfucker was mid.
I mean, it was mid. Like 3 was cool, but 4 and 5 was just mid.
3 was just 2 with less cars. Because 3 was just 2 in high definition with less cars on PS2. Damn. And then fucking 4 was like, it was supposed to have hype for all this shit. I only had about half of it. 5 came out, you needed prologue, and then you needed the damn game. 6 just came the fuck out and was like, we got this shit. Here you go. Boom. Done. Fuck
Loopy said maybe y'all need to get hyped for the right games, but ain't no games to get hyped for. What the hell am I supposed to be getting hyped?
I mean, the only game I'm hyped for right now in this fucking moment this year is King of Fighters 15.
Well,
because I'm about to destroy
Resident Evil.
I don't know if I'm look, man. I don't know if I'm supposed to be scared or horny.
Why not both?
Neither step down.
I was both. I was set up there. I'm on the floor. I'm on the floor. I'm on the floor crawling in this little crawl space, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the floor like this. I'm on the floor like this, and she right there. I'm like, I could just hurry up. Nah, she ran behind the door and closed it.
Man, dude, I was playing that.
Hold up.
Here I
go. Hold up. Here I go. I go knocking on the door. The door start knocking like it's some boots being knocked behind it. I said, damn.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know H-Town was up in the next room.
Yeah.
But what
I'm gonna go get me some. Look, I'm gonna go get me some stilts and go stand on top of them.
Shit, no, I'm gonna climb that mountaintop. Cause I've been hitting switches on bitches all my life, and now I'm going straight for the big old.
I got that Attack on Titan music ready, bro. I'm
just waiting for a tall vampire lady just to choke me. I'm gonna be like, harder. She'll be like, what? What? Come on, let's do this. I'm like, man, I'm like, girl, like, you got me out here being like, I'm like, girl, like,
she gonna do the crybaby and knock you over.
I'm like, girl, like, you have no idea that I love me some tall women. Like, shit, I love me climb me a mountaintop, all right? Because I'm so used to like having to look down. I'm like, I gotta do this, like. Yeah, I'm gonna climb that mountaintop. I'm gonna be like,
boy, look, I'm not bringing up Resident Evil no more on this podcast because every time I do, y'all get the
I'm gonna spear that bitch right like Goldberg. I'm trying to
exactly.
You're here making look.
Hit that with the jackhammer, bam.
Man, look, before we get up,
like, bam.
Before we get up out of here, man, look, I finished Cyberpunk 2077, man.
I'm glad you mentioned Cyberpunk.
Oh man, it was good.
Did you see the tweet I sent you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen it.
I'm a little pissed.
Did you see how much that the devs got? The top 5 for pushing shit out too soon?
That's bullshit.
You know, Bobby Kotick did too, man.
28 million. They were giving 29.8 million for bonuses to 865 employees.
That's some bullshit.
Only 5 employees out of wait, let me reread this. A CD Projekt Red spokesman, this is from Jason Schreier, told me that they'd allocated 29.8 million for bonuses to 865 employees. CD Projekt Red allocated $28 million of the 29.8 million bonuses to 5 board members.
Man,
there you go. Money.
They all get paid. We all get money and we all smoke.
For the love of money.
No, y'all don't get that reference. That was from Franchise Boys. Shout out Parlay.
I mean,
I gotta hit up Pimpin'.
Tomorrow, the 1st of the month, so they get an extra check.
I mean, who keep coming to talk to Jason Schreier though? Because that boy, he supposed to get fired. Left. They finna get fired. You fired.
On a CD Projekt earnings call, someone asked if these executive bonuses were appropriate. Here's the full question, and co-CEO Adam Kishnick's full response. Kishnick is set to receive a $6.3 million bonus.
Well, they love to snitch on themselves. I'm not fit. Who is leaking these earnings calls? The earnings call supposed to be earnings calls behind the wall. I ain't supposed to
this
hear your
is
earnings
where
call.
money goes.
Dude, they make it in public. Who coming out and saying the earnings call?
Ever since I done bought stock in WWE, they had their earnings calls.
Yes.
I'm sitting on that shit now.
So everybody went and put money in the CD.
If you have money,
if you have money in their stock, if you have stock on that company, you get to sit on them damn earnings calls.
Bruh, you get NVIDIA, AMD, Intel, you get all them earning calls. They all leak online. You can read them.
I done sat in on a fucking 2 WWE earnings calls already.
Where my money going?
Yeah. I'm like, we made money after fucking Mania 2 weeks ago. I'm like,
I guess so. 20,000. This super spreader event that they had up in there, boy. Everybody got it now, boy. Everybody got the good CPAC.
I'm like, they made so much fucking money from the Peacock deal, from merch that people done bought over the course of the last 3 weeks. People that
you got your legacy people going broke, getting high and they getting high because the damn steroids breaking down in their bloodstream, so they over there getting high to offset the pain.
Shit, from that. Look, long as I just need to keep buying stock in the WWE because every time I'm turning around, I'm like, I'm getting how much of that dividend? All right, cool. Just let it ride.
Well, I'm gonna just say this: Cyberpunk would have been a smash, and it was a shame because I finished it last night, and it's up on the Patreon, y'all. I'm finna put it. I did the first part of the Street Kid ending, and dog, I almost sat up there and cried, bro, because it was that good. Like, I don't want to give it away here, you know what I'm saying? But it was that, I was like, dang, I really got to think this through. And it's like certain characters you could have ride with you. Certain characters, like, you have a choice to make. And depending on that choice, and then you have a choice to make at the end based on that choice that you made. And you got choices to make even before the end. So it's different endings. And I didn't even do all of the side quests and get all of the good weapons and all of that, and the increased ammo size and all the different perks and stuff like that. But I feel like Cyberpunk was worth the money over Outriders, because Outriders, when it worked, it worked. And Outriders to me is the better game, but it don't. I feel like if we gonna go in on Cyberpunk, we definitely need to go in on Outriders. Outriders need to get them damn refunds. Like yesterday, because it's to a point where, I mean, shoot, it's probably too late now, but I'm gonna have to ride the wave till they fix it, because they didn't think it was gonna sell. This is my problem with the game industry. You put the pressure on these people to make the game sell. You want them to come out because that you tell them That's why I don't trust the earnest call, because we heard on the earnest call that they don't need to put it out, but Lord knows what they telling the people behind closed doors. They putting too much pressure on these developers. That's why BioWare is in the position it's in.
BioWare is in the position it's in because they took their most beloved franchise and handed it off to the D team.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's like going to the Super Bowl and letting all your bench warmers start for the first 3 quarters.
Well, they try again,
and then put your top tier dudes in at the last fucking
2 minutes of the game. The fuck you think was gonna happen?
But like I said though, when these companies come in and they buy, we don't know we do know the conversation.
Yeah.
They want them to keep making big budget, big games and hope that they work. Otherwise, you get assimilated in the Unicron. So
there you go.
I just feel like at this point, either the game industry need to change, because I'm still rocking with CD Projekt Red just based on the fact of how good this, like, it was botched. But if you hung in there and went through all of the bugs and the clutter, it was actually a classic game. Like, I couldn't put it down. I put a lot of time into it. Yeah, I had some bugs. Yeah, I had some crashes. But I feel like it was gripping enough, and you wanted to see what was going to happen next. It was stuff that was just happening that you couldn't even see. Like, I couldn't even wrap my head around.
You're lucky, bro. You're so lucky.
I mean, what you mean?
You're lucky you played it down the road, because niggas was having a glitch that bricked their PlayStation 5s.
Oh yeah, I did wait,
bro. It bricked the entire system.
I did wait. I mean, well, hold on. Outriders almost did that with me. I had to reset the game and do all of that, and for real. Well, and then once I don't know, I had to reset.
That's unacceptable. You bricking somebody's shit.
But this generation. I feel like they rushed because I'm having issues on the console side too. Outside of the games is having problems. The consoles I had turned rest mode off, and rest mode was on, and automatic update was on, like on PS4, PS3. And I woke up one morning, I'm like, what the hell is this thing on for? Like, I cut that off. So it's still like it's hard to say where it's at, if it's on the console side or if it's on the software side.
Definitely software side.
Well, software, and because I before I even put the game in, I had like a thing where it had tripped up before I even started it. So it's been little stuff here and there, but luckily and prayerfully, it's still been rolling. So once I reset it, it's been running actually better than it did when I first set up the console. So, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. It's just it's one of them. I waited and I made sure I paced myself because the story was good and I needed to like digest it. And I feel like that game, I feel like it's gonna grab its legs down the road and people gonna be able to experience it. Yeah, it's gonna be the single player No Man's Sky, and then think that it's gonna really be a redemption story, and a lot of people gonna get into it, kind of like The Witcher. Like, I mean, that's kind of how The Witcher was. They kind of this was even more so because the hype was so high. But I hope we still get the anime series and stuff like that, which is gonna dive deep into the lore and stuff before and after the game. And like, I'm about to play the other ending of the game, and like, because the ending that I picked, I did not like the ending that I picked, and they had 2 different versions of the ending, and it was still kind of sad. Whereas this next one's gonna be kind of sad for a whole different reason. And then I still got to play as a corporal, and then one as the scavengers. So I don't know if you kind of get the same supporting characters, or does it change a little bit during the different playthroughs and stuff like that. I got to see that. But man, the end game was fire. Like, the weapons I had, the stuff I could have waited and did. The world was crazy. It was so much in there, man, and it's so Like, I went and bought The Witcher 3. I'm gonna try it again, man. I bought it on the for $10 on the PS5. So we're gonna see how that rocks. Cause I kept getting stuck on them damn garden gnomes that mission. And I just feel like CD Projekt Red, they get it, but I feel like once they got with Warner Brothers, man, once you start taking them folks' money, it's all downhill from there. I mean,
they've been fucking up before Witcher, man. Before joining Warner Brothers, bro.
Well, I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like they need people, but it's the reaction of we trying to get this money. And I think that the industry is at a place where the music industry and the movie industry has got to, and they just trying to get this bread. Like, they trying to get this bread, and they not really, they trying to get this bread, man, and it's overclouding and overshadowing everything else. Like, that's basically the long and short of it. Like, you can't keep putting the bread over everything else.
And that's not gonna stop anytime soon.
Well, we're doomed, but
we're not doomed. You just deal with indie titles.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you again, Serizaku. The game is on sale, sir.
What game is on sale?
You know.
You mean Madden?
No, Fire Pro.
Okay.
I'm waiting on you to get it so I can get it.
All right, I need to check it out.
Look, at the same time.
I need to check it out then, because I'm like
same time.
all right.
Same time, because I want to get it. You be like, damn.
Yeah, man. You know, I just finished beating like Trails in the Sky the Third, and I'm like, I'm done with it finally, and it's like, I really didn't want this shit to end.
Yeah.
And I had to like go take. I took that step outside. I was standing outside looking like this. What do I do now?
That's how I felt about playing Cyberpunk. Bro, I had to pray after I finished Cyberpunk because it was so sad.
I took that walk outside, looked around. I was like, damn, man, what the fuck do I do now?
Yeah, I know.
Damn, I need something new to play.
Yeah, no,
damn.
I need to run this back and see these other endings, and I can read this daggone I can read this guide the collector's edition guide that I got for $8 at GameStop. Shout out. See, this is the only good thing about it. You can get the game cheap, you can get all of that cheap. But hey, so I was watching this the last topic for the night. I was watching Death Battle with Geese and Heihachi. And I did not I had to go with y'all. I had to come back and say, because I know I had campaigned for Heihachi for president a couple episodes back. But you know what? He didn't have to be an asshole like he was. I'm like, wait a minute. So before I was shooting him all that bail, and then nobody say, "Oh yeah, you know he locked his daddy in the in the." I'm like, wait a minute, what? I said, wait, they just glanced over there. Yeah, then he got possessed by the demon. I said, what? Oh, so he was cutthroat, like, oh, okay, well, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
That's probably why all that stuff, see, God bless him, because he started doing that, and then it was just downhill from there. Like,
I was like, okay, you're going to put this man up against Untitled Geese Game Howard. And then they bullshitted us. I'm like, man, fuck out of here, dude. Geese Howard.
I ain't even watch it. I just stopped there because I was like,
it's Untitled Geese Game Howard. It's the best fucking character.
And then
hell, they even had my goose in the damn episode. When they first brought up Geese Howard, all I heard was honk. I was like, oh shit. Like, please, God, please just have the gooses be up in here.
That's funny.
I still need the goose in Smash. Like, I know there's people out here hating on it, but put the goose in Smash. Just have him just run up while Luigi finally about to get his invite. He about to get in.
And the geese come through there.
And just straight take his shit. People will be pissed, but take his shit.
Have y'all watched because I didn't even know Geese was that bad. Now I'm on here looking for King of Fighters anime on it. I think it might be on the anime playlist. And if y'all ain't know about the anime playlist, holler at me after the show. Did y'all ever watch the anime playlist with all the stuff on it?
Yep.
Man, bro. that brother, I got to find him and get him on the show because we got to have him break that. Well, maybe not because then they'll come down and but
them
still,
Fatal Fury movies.
Oh yeah, I watched, bruh. I was sitting up there like, what? They got this on there?
And Loopy over here asking about Demon Slayer. Okay. No, I have not seen Demon Slayer.
No, I didn't watch it. You didn't go? I didn't go neither.
No, man.
I didn't go with.
I showed up I showed up in my house looking like fucking, Shao Kahn watching Mortal Kombat last week. All right.
Mortal Kombat was that mid.
It was mid.
Shirt made.
It was mid. Like the first time I watched it, it was all right. That second
my
one,
God.
That second time was like, this is mid. This is mid as fuck.
Ooh,
like,
it was some mid.
This is like, you done got off work and you was like, damn, it's been a hot ass day at work. And you go downstairs, you come in the house, you want to just head straight to the fridge, get that fucking cold ass pitcher of fucking lemonade that you done made this morning. You get there, that motherfucker is lukewarm.
Yeah,
and you just heat it. You just heat it.
It was some mid.
You just heat it now. That's how that movie was. It's like coming home after a hard day's work. You about to get that nice ice cold glass of lemonade.
Hey.
And then you realize that motherfuckers done drank up all the shit and then refilled this motherfucker. And it's like, yeah, it's lukewarm as fuck.
Yeah, it was. And hey, it's a King of Fighters movie finna come out, a CG movie.
Yeah.
I ain't know that.
They just added the Orochi team to 15. I'm hyped for it.
No, but this is a I don't know when this is coming out, but this is on YouTube that I was looking at because it ain't on it. Yeah. And they doing another one in Japan. But no, I haven't even watched Demon Slayer the anime yet on Netflix. It's been up there, but
I'm watching too much old anime right now, so like
I'm watching Invincible right now.
People gonna have to forgive me for like watching old anime and shit, but it's what it is right now. Some people is like, oh, you don't watch nothing but old anime. No, I watch fucking good ass shit. All right, that's why.
Hey, I ain't even gonna be. I've been streaming. I'm Returnal finna take my life. Well, it ain't gonna take my life, but it's gonna eat up some time.
Yeah.
I've been making videos. Hey, I lied. One more story. So Cool Water then teamed up with Capcom to make a Street Fighter V Champion Edition Cool Water cologne.
Yeah,
how y'all feel about that?
That's no for me, dog.
Is it Breezy gonna get some? You gonna get the Breezy didn't went silent, man. He didn't went dark. He said, "What?"
I'm doing something.
Yeah, I know. That's the testament of that news story. But everybody going, I'm actually happy about it because because they've been saying gamers have been stinky and bad and don't smell good. But now y'all ninjas don't have no reason not to smell good and be cool at events. Put your soap on. Get your cool water, squirt. It's gonna be. They're gonna put it. Make an ad of it in Street Fighter V, which is to me is stupid. But I'm gonna give me some
ads, man. No, you know what I use my cologne right now? Oh, let me holler.
But they made the cologne.
I use this Duke Cannon. Yeah. This shit makes you smell like a man.
You know what? I hadn't even tried Duke Cannon like that, but
I will. Go get it, man. Like I'm telling you, you're gonna be like, girls gonna be coming up to you in waves, man.
Man, hold on. I'm
in
still
waves.
Gotta bounce, my G.
All right, Breezy.
Yep.
I'm gonna show y'all real quick what I'm working with. Hold on, because I gotta restock my cologne collection. But I went and found that pack. Serizaku got quiet, like you don't know what this is.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I found it.
Damn.
I ain't gonna tell you where I found it at because I don't want everybody to go run and go get it because you know how I go. And it still got the little the signature at the top.
I'm telling you, man, that was it.
Yeah, boy, look. I still got it.
That's
and I had the little red basketball that came with, not this one, but they used to have the little red and the hoop that came with.
Yep.
Baby. But anyway, this Beatz and Bitz podcast, y'all. We done gave y'all another class. We're gonna keep giving y'all classes every week. And shout out to Charlie, shout out to Loopy, shout out to Lawrence for coming through. We'll see y'all next week. Tales of a Simp Sunday. You Ain't Lying Wednesday, and you know we're gonna be back next Friday. Lord willing, we're gonna be back. And catch me tomorrow on Returnal, y'all. I'm sorry I didn't get Returnal out today. I had to run around with my granny, but hopefully y'all checked out them 4 videos I dropped over the last couple of days. And the Fortnite stream. We hit level 100 last night. Finished up. For my patrons, it'll be up there. It just uploaded the Cyberpunk, the first side of the ending. I'm not done. I'm gonna go finish the other part of the Street Kid ending. And I'm about to be looking. I'm finally gonna crack it. Open this guide. Like this guide, like. When you get a chance to play it, Serizaku, play it on your PC. Do yourself a favor. It's a good game now, especially on PC. Like they just fumbled it, but this is gonna make you feel like this game. I'm telling you, bro. When you get to the ending, you're gonna be like,
damn.
Like I had to pray afterwards because it was just like it moved me that much just because you thought you was doing the right thing, and then you got to make 2 choices, and neither of them you want to make the choice. So anyway, y'all, we up out of here. I'm about to go finish watching Invincible and see if I can eat some of this B-dubs my people them got. And Serizaku, thank you as always.
Boom.
And we out, y'all. Next week. Holla at y'all.
You got it.
Hit me up, hit me up. Hit me up.
Ghost Train hit me up on all platforms, by the way.
Hit me up, hit me up.
It's Gangsta Grills, you bastards.
Hit me up, hit me up.
Oh, all right, we going for real.
Hit me up,